are you feeling, and how is being back out at practice today?
Yeah, I feel a lot better. I think today was another step for me to get practice reps, feel some contact, and felt good with all that stuff. So confident going into this week. Be ready to go.
Did you ever have a concussion before?
I had one. I think it was 2017. So that was my second one.
You didn't miss a game though, right?
It was a Thursday. It was the Thursday night game going into a Sunday. So I think I had a few extra days.
Okay.
Yeah.
How tough was it to be out last week for you?
Say again, sorry.
How tough was it to be out last week for you?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, I think the big thing for me too is a couple years ago I missed a couple games there, but I was able to at least be there on the sidelines with the guys, and so I think that was the hardest part, not being able to help out at all. So yeah, it was a little different.
Will you play tackle or guard this week?
I'm going to do anything the team needs me to do. Obviously, I've played guard here a long time, and I feel very confident in, the guys we have out there. But if something comes up, I'm going to do whatever they need me to do.
Would you like to know today, tomorrow, tonight, Friday, that what you're going to be, and so you can kind of hone in on not only the specific technique used, but the guys you're looking at? I mean, do they get that far in advance, or is it kind of unknown at this point of what the five are going to be on Sunday?
I think we got a pretty good idea, just going from practice, and but again, I think that comes in your study, studying different guys on the line, and obviously we've got a familiar opponent here in Philadelphia, and obviously they've had the same crew up front for 7-8 years now, so we're familiar with those guys, and again, confident in all the guys we have, and just prepared if something needs to happen, then be ready for it.
How would you rate the possibility, Zach, of you spending the rest of the season at right tackle, or is that not something that you guys really want to share with us at the moment?
Again, I don't know. Obviously I play guard, and again, I'm willing to do anything for the team, but I don't think that is something we've discussed.
Zach, how good is it obviously you'll be back on Sunday night, and Joe's getting closer. How good is it to kind of get some of the veterans back to kind of help some of these younger guys on the line?
Yeah, I think it's always, I know when I was a young guy, it was, it was always a good feeling to have some, veteran, some leaders out there. Not to say guys aren't leaders, but some guys who have done it for a while. And I'm really excited to get back out there. We had a good day of practice today, a lot of energy, and I'm looking forward to just keep getting better every day as a unit. We've gone through our ups and downs this year, but I think we got the right kind of guys in the room. Coach Philbin and Coach Blasco, I think, have a consistent message, and it's up to us to just keep getting better each week.
Zach, the guys on the line took some heat for not reacting after Andy's hit. What would you have done in that situation, and what would you tell the guys to do the next time, or did they do what they were supposed to do?
Yeah, I think we addressed it. I think it goes with Coach McCarthy, kind of what he said after the game. We take a lot of pride in caring for our teammates, and obviously the reaction probably wasn't what everyone was thinking, but I think it's a good learning moment for those young guys moving forward. And, I think the big thing to get across, if there's any, doubt that we got love and have our teammates back, that's just the wrong thought. I think it's a learning experience for those guys, and, if it ever comes up again, I think it'll be different.
Is it harder for younger guys to do that? Could you put yourself in those shoes in 2014 and think about what you might have done as a rookie?
Yeah, obviously, young guys are worried about, doing their job. And, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. So I don't want to make excuses, but I think it was a good learning moment for those guys.
What do you know about Ben and how was he at practice today? And if he has to play, how ready is the team to kind of maybe lift him up a little bit?
Yeah, I think he was great today. He, he's got a lot of confidence, which, line one for me as a quarterback is confidence. And then, I think obviously with a young guy possibly making his first start, it's up to the rest of the guys in the offense to instill confidence in him. All the other 10 guys got to do our part every single play, run, pass. Got to make him feel comfortable out there, and that all the weight isn't on his shoulders.
Zach Kellen told us the other day that command of the huddle and communication is so important for a quarterback stepping in with the starters. Is that kind of what you've seen? I know it's early, but is that what you've seen from Ben a little bit so far?
Yeah, I think he did a great job today, kind of taking that. You could tell he had a little more. I don't know what the word, energy, swagger to him today, knowing that he's in there with the ones, and so it was good. Good communication today at the start of the week of practice. Now it's up to us to finish the week off and go out and execute Sunday night.
Was it hard to watch that game, just in general? Because we're so used to you playing, and then obviously you couldn't make the trip and watch it at home. Was it just hard to watch for you?
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Just wanting to be out there and help the team. So yeah, it was definitely a hard afternoon.
Zach, this could be like the 9th different combination of guys up front this week, depending on how this thing goes. I mean, you've never had that experience here, but how difficult is that to not know? Look left, look right, and you don't know who's going to be where. Yeah,
it's tough. I think obviously. We talk all the time about offensive line and, getting that continuity down. And, unfortunately, we haven't had that at all at times this season. But, again, there's no secret to this thing. It's about going back out to work, getting the reps with the guys that are going to be in there and trying to build that on the go.
Kind of the bigger picture of the whole team, Zach, what has to happen to try to save this season with so many things having gone sideways, starting with the major injuries?
Yeah, I think, Coach McCarthy's done a great job, and we've talked about it this week. We just have to start playing the right way. I think that's line one. Everyone's dealing with injuries this year. Unfortunately, we've got some key injuries at key positions, but I think line one for us moving forward is we got to play the right way, week in and week out.
We got time for one more, guys. Or no more. All right.
Hold on. Hey, Zach, Philly is an interesting place to play all the time. I think they'll have some fans in the building this week, but not very many. Would you have a Philly fan story or anything like that? And how different will it be to not have a full house in there?
Yeah, it'll be different for sure. I don't know if I have a specific fan moment, but we usually get to play up there on Sunday night, and it's always one of the best atmospheres up there. So I'm sure that those guys are going to be ready to roll Sunday Night Football at their home place, and we've got to be able to match that energy, from snap one.
Thank you.